My name is Lloyd Spencer. I've recorded 34 gospel albums.
Coming soon, Jesus.
I travel the country and sing in churches. 10 times I've traveled to Africa and Ukraine to share the gospel through my songs in prisons, schools, and orphanages.
Coming soon, and the whole world.
I'm also an avid outdoorsman, traveling the country, hunting and fishing.
Standing by the road with a heavy load from the seeds he sowed. And if you see your sister fall, I'll have hands that will never age and wither. And
for the next 30 minutes, I'll share my life with you. This is Life's Highway. Hey, it's maple syrup time in Ohio. We're going to be at my friend Leonard Dolce's Sugar Shack, we call it. His maple syrup set up, and just a beautiful time of year. We got some good guys here that help Leonard every year on the show today. I think you're going to enjoy it, watching us make maple syrup here in northern Ohio, close to where I live, right here on Life's Highway. I'll also be singing some songs. Teresa's going to be in the kitchen making a big ding-dong cake. Yeah, you ladies are going to love that recipe. So stay tuned right here on Life's Highway.
Down country roads, like a stream, the people flow. There's bread to win and tolls to pay on Life's Highway. There is hope with every turn, a bridge to build, a bridge to burn. Here's praying you will never go astray on Life's Highway.
Can you see the drips?
We are young.
No, I didn't know that. Now, Leonard, is that considered fast or slow?
That's a good run right there, yeah.
That's considered good?
That's a good run.
My goodness.
Yeah, that's way heavy. Wow, heavy.
Step by step, round and round, ever knowing where we're bound. From the cradle to the grave on Life's Highway.
On the average weight, a tree will put out about 10 gallons of sap a year. That'll make you about a quart per tree.
So it takes how much, isn't it like 50 gallons usually?
Between 40 and 50, depends on the sugar content. If you have about 2% sugar, that's pretty good. Sometimes you'll get 2.5%, sometimes it'll only be about 1.5%.
So you figure about 40 to 50 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of maple syrup.
Right. We had a cold spell. It was down below freezing for an extended period of time, and it warmed back up, and as it warms back up, the sap comes back up the trees, and that's what makes the sap run out the taps. You can put one cap in a tree that's 12 inches diameter and bigger, and for every additional 6-inch diameter you can add an additional tap. So an 18-inch tree, you can have 2 taps. A 24-inch tree, you can have 3 taps.
So it's all about the weather, that making that sap go up and down that tree.
You need freezing and thawing weather. If it would warm up one time and not get cold again, you'd have one good run of sap, and that would be it.
And some years you don't have to.
Yeah.
Other years.
Yeah. So the worse the weather as far as extreme changes, the better for maple. Here, taste it and see if this is any good. See if the sap. Sweet.
Can you actually taste it?
Sugar water.
Can you actually taste the sugar in it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Really?
Come try some. Here, Josh.
Yeah, you're hogging it all.
What do you think, Wade?
You
can barely, you can't taste it big time, but you can taste something in it.
Yeah, it's a little bit sweet, isn't it?
I like these new buckets you got with the lids. You don't want that rainwater going in there because you just got to boil it back
Yeah,
out.
that's what we gotta do.
Oh, man.
I used to get there early when I was a boy. I'd straighten the pews on the hardwood floor. Daddy shook every hand as they gathered in. We were prayer warriors in a world of sin. We sang "There ain't no grave gonna hold me down." And sister started clapping, then somebody'd shout. The Spirit would rise and fill the house as the walls came tumbling down. Oh, the walls came tumbling down. Oh, the devil took a beating at Wednesday night prayer meeting. We heard hellfire preaching at Wednesday night prayer meeting. Oh, amazing grace fell like a flood, and we all got washed in the blood. That's the way it was at Wednesday night prayer meeting. Now I walk through the valley all by myself. There's a road to the right and a road to the left. The shadows have fallen and I'm all alone, but there's still a light shining that leads me home. I see the candles in the windows of that little church that I love. I still hear them singing on a Wednesday night. I'll meet you on the other side. Oh, I'll meet you on the other side. Oh, the devil took a beating at Wednesday night prayer meeting. We heard hellfire preaching at Wednesday night prayer meeting. Oh, amazing grace fell like a flood, and we all got washed in the blood. Yeah, that's the way it was at Wednesday night prayer meeting. Yeah, that's the way it was at Wednesday night prayer meeting.
All right.
What do you think, Josh? Is there anything in that one?
You guys go ahead and collect that, and I'll carry this one down.
All right.
Go ahead and empty it. Right there is what it's all about.
You're right.
The empty cross.
Exactly right. What's that cross mean to you, Leonard?
What does that mean? That means that I have a Savior in heaven that is preparing a place for me, and for all those that love and serve Him, like you and Alan and all of our friends that know Jesus, because He's not there on the cross anymore. He was victorious over that, and because of that, we're going to be with Him someday. That's what that means to me, Wade.
Awesome. He came for everybody.
Yeah, that's for sure. Wade, that empty cross means that there's a risen Savior that wants to have a relationship with us. And it's not about us doing all kinds of good things for him. It's about allowing him to live in our heart and saying, yes, Jesus, I realize that I need you. And there's nothing that I can do to get to heaven, but it's only because of your shed blood on the cross that gives us that hope that we can be there someday.
I live on that. It's my lifeline.
What's your name again? I forgot.
Dave.
Dave. Dave, I want to video you drinking a big old glass of water.
No, never ever happened.
How long's it been since you drank any water?
I don't remember.
Are you serious?
So help me. I wouldn't lie about it. Ain't no use.
What do you drink?
Mountain Dew and milk. That's it.
Mountain Dew.
And milk.
You don't like water?
Nope, don't drink water.
Yeah.
Never, never. I've been with my wife. She's 66, and I've been with her since she was 13, and she's never seen me take a drink of water. And she'll tell you that.
You gotta be kidding.
Yep.
And you're healthy.
Zero medication.
Really?
Ain't been to doctor since I was 40. And that was for separated shoulder at work. What can I say?
That's pretty funny.
I tell it like it is.
I just wanted to aggravate you about it.
Hey, no problem. I appreciate it. I enjoy it.
That's good. At
Hey,
least you're healthy.
I drink 10 or 11 a day, so.
You do what?
I drink 10 or 11 a day.
What, glasses of water?
Mountain Dews.
Mountain Dews. You used to drink Pepsi, didn't you?
Nah, well, some, that was back in the early 50s, yeah, before they come out with Mountain Dew.
Then you switched over.
When they come out with Mountain Dew in 62 in Portsmouth. I hauled it from Portsmouth up here because they didn't have it when I came to work up here.
You're kidding.
Nope, by the cases. In the bottles, the old bottles with the Mountain Dew guy on it. I got them too, I still got some of the bottles.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
unbelievable. What are you guys doing here today?
Making sap. Making syrup, baby.
Making syrup, man. It's so much steam in here, I can't hardly see.
All you need to see is me.
Yeah,
Hey, Lloyd.
As soon as this number here reaches that number or below, the sap will come out. Automatic. As soon as we fire this, it should be ready to come on.
Yeah.
It was really close.
Those numbers come together, it's gonna
It should go.
put it out.
It may have to go down one more. Okay, there it is.
There it is.
And it'll automatically go into the pan.
Buddy, it did it. All that work, there's the maple syrup.
I'll steam him back up again now.
Those are
All
nice.
right.
But senior ain't gonna eat that way.
Hi, I'm Theresa Spencer. My husband is Lloyd Spencer. He sings at about 150 churches a year. And at one of the churches in Mississippi, we, after the service, they had a meal for us. And they had this wonderful looking dessert. And I asked the person that made it, who was a man, how he made it, and he sent me a copy of the recipe. It is wonderfully delicious. And it is, I'm going to show you how to make it. It is very easily made. This is how easy it is. You take a chocolate cake from a box and you, of course, just bake it, and then you slice it in half because we're going to fill it. And my cousin did it, and she did it with a homemade cake, and she said it just wasn't as good. So I would suggest that you use a box mix. And this is inside the bowl is 1 box of powdered sugar. And then to that, we're going to add softened Philadelphia cream cheese, and this is the 8 ounces, and then Cool Whip. And then we're going to mix that together, and then I'm going to show you how to assemble it. So let me get started. called a ding dong cake. So if you're anything like I was when I was a child, chocolate and cream was probably one of my favorite desserts. See how creamy that gets? Now one thing, you do have to have refrigerator room, because once you get this assembled, you have to put it in the refrigerator. And I usually, when I make this cake, I make it the night before, so it sits in the refrigerator overnight, because it just is much better, in my opinion. See how these cakes have been cut in half? And just take half of it. My top half always has more icing than the bottom half. I never want to run out, so I'm always very careful. Probably too careful, but it's all going to taste the same. Now for the top half. Easy it is, but how impressive. You can see how big it's going to be. Make sure you have enough for you're going to use your cream 3 times. So you have to kind of imagine it in thirds. And like I said, my top layer always has more than my bottom layer. If this frosting filling isn't enough, we're going to add to it. I know, it's not like we need to, but we're going to, because that's just what the directions say. Then you get canned frosting, any type of frosting you like. I use milk chocolate because it's just the prettiest and I like it. And now I'm just going to go over the whole cake. This is why it's such a hit. It's just so pretty and tasty. And if you're gonna cheat with dessert, I say cheat big. See how that cream and chocolate ooze and goose together? I just love this cake, it's ridiculous. With this dessert around, and Wade, and our older son, Joel, it won't last long. If I've got something sweet in the house, I'm not kidding you, it will not last very long. And Wade gets mad at me and he'll say, why did I make something? And I'll say, well, Wade, I didn't just make it for you and Joel, I made it for the whole family and you don't have to eat it all. And he says that he can't help it. I say it's lack of willpower. And isn't that ridiculous? I know I'm a little bit sloppy, but it is chocolate and who cares? And there you have it, the Ding Dong Cake out of Mississippi. I hope you enjoy it.
MAS Products is a proud sponsor of Life's Highway. For over 30 years, they have been supplying the plastic rotomold industry with high-quality, low-cost threaded inserts. They use brass, aluminum, stainless steel, and zinc-plated steel, offering a large variety of hex, knurled, NPT, and SAE inserts. All of their inserts are made at their 20,000 square feet manufacturing facility located in Elkhart, Indiana. In addition to supplying custom inserts, they also offer a full line of standard inserts, many that can be shipped the same day they're ordered. Call 1-800-537-3787 or on the web at masinserts.com. All the guys really look forward to Uncle Lloyd coming and fixing eggs, pancakes, and sausage, and of course, fresh maple syrup.
Buckwheat pancakes?
No, no.
Oatmeal, what's that mean? Really?
This would be my prayer, dear Lord, each day to help me do the best.
What's that?
I bought that bell at an auction for $50.
Oh, you did?
Guide me day and night. Blessed Jesus,
All right, ring it.
hold my hand. Jesus, hold my hand. I need thee every hour.
What's that mean?
What?
That bell ringing.
Breakfast is ready.
By thy power, hear my feeble plea. Oh Lord, look down on me. When I kneel in prayer, I hope to meet you there. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand. Let me travel in the light divine, that I may see the blessed way. Keep me that I may be wholly thine, and sing redemption songs someday. I will be a soldier brave and true, and ever firmly take a stand, as I onward go and daily meet the foe. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand. Jesus, hold my hand. I need thee every hour. Through this pilgrim land, protect me by thy power. Hear my feeble plea. Oh Lord, look down on me. When I kneel in prayer, I hope to meet you there. Blessed Jesus, hold my hand. Jesus, hold my hand. I need thee every